and cut the feet off the pantyhose and put them back on. She looked great in the new pants, she had no panty lines, and she looked slimmer. She went to a party that night, but the pantyhose legs kept rolling up on her. Convinced it was still a good idea, Blakely started the process of developing a footless pantyhose product. First, she knocked on the doors of all the top hosiery companies to find a manufacturing partner. She got nothing but rejections. Then one night, a hosiery plant owner called her back and said he wanted to help her with her, quote, crazy idea. When asked why he changed his mind, he said his 2 daughters convinced him it was a great idea. Next, Blakely designed colorful red packaging that stood out in the sea of beige and white hosiery sections of retail stores. Lastly, she had to come up with a name. She remembered that 2 of the most recognized brand names in the world were Coca-Cola and Kodak. Both had a K sound in them. She knew words with a K sound were memorable, and that words with K sounds made people laugh. One day, while driving, it came to her. Spanx. Her product was all about the butt, and the name made her laugh. To protect the trademark, she changed the KS to an X. And with that, Spanx was born. The first store she took Spanx to was retailer Neiman Marcus. When she showed Spanx to the buyer there, she didn't seem interested. So Blakely took the buyer into the washroom, changed into Spanx, and showed her the benefits in person. The buyer took one look and said, "I'm putting them in 7 stores." A few months later, Oprah named Spanx one of her favorite things. And the rest is Spanx history. Sarah Blakely is now a billionaire. And it was all because she simply took pantyhose and eliminated the feet. While some inventors eliminated a feature to create a brand new product, our next inventors had to eliminate their original goal. The product was silly string. Back in 1972, inventor Leonard Fish and chemist Robert Cox wanted to invent a way to spray an instant cast onto a broken arm or leg. So they created an aerosol can that sprayed a sticky resin. When they were designing the can, they experimented with over 40 different nozzles. When they tried the smallest one, it shot a string of resin about 30 feet across the room, which made the inventors laugh. Then, it hit them. We should turn this into a novelty toy. So right there on the spot, they made the decision to eliminate the goal of spray-on casts and focus instead on the toy market. To make it more fun, they made the formula less sticky and added colors. But they didn't know how to market a toy, so they made an appointment with toy manufacturer Wham-O in California. What happened next is one of the best marketing stories of all time. When Leonard Fish was shown into the office of the Wham-O executive, he walked right up to him and sprayed him in the face with silly string. Then Fish sprayed the entire office. The Wham-O executive was so furious, he had Fish escorted from the building.
Hilarious.
But the next day, Fish received a telegram asking for 24 cans of silly string. It was signed by the very Wham-O executive who had thrown him out. When Fish called to ask why the change of heart, the executive explained that when he finished cleaning up his office, the 2 owners of Wham-O stopped by, and one of them noticed an overlooked piece of orange string hanging on a lampshade. He asked what it was. The executive explained it was a crazy product called silly string, and the owners quickly asked for 24 cans to put